What's up? It's me, Brenden.
I'm Bridgette.
The days keep coming.
They do. I don't
There
know
is
how.
no respite from the passage of time,
Yeah.
and I would like a respite. I'm sorry, everybody. It's tome time.
We're not dreary or anything.
Trying to
today.
get my energy up, bro.
It's rough out here, man. There's probably going to be war.
Yeah. But that's not what we're here to talk about. What are we here to talk about?
We're going to talk about the books that we read in April.
Yes.
It was a bit of a rough one for us both,
It was a month, dude. I have completed 2 books.
Yay!
2.5 books. The
2.5
0.5 does not count.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Unfortunately.
I completed 4 books, which is pretty wimpy for me, unfortunately.
4 is a good month for me.
I know.
But that's okay. Yeah. I read every day. I'm enjoying myself.
We kept up the streak at the least.
Yeah. And I'll hopefully finish more. I just want to get back to
the book that you want to read.
That I'm super excited about. Not that the book I'm reading The Faithful Execution right now, and it's I don't hate it, but I'm not
pumped.
It's interesting, but I'm not I want to read Valor.
Yeah. I want you to read Valor as well.
Yeah. Do you want to start with yours? We'll do.
Yes.
You do one, I do one.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That sounds great.
You read 4, I read 2. It's perfect.
Perfect.
Yay.
I'll have 1 extra.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You go, I go. You go, I go, you go. It's perfect.
That's only 3 books for me.
You go, I go, you go, I go, you go. Ah, shit. I don't know how to do math.
Gross.
Alright, you should be...
Okay. The first book that I finished in the month of April is a book called, where did it go? That's not what it's called. Please hold. Bing! Sunrise on the Reaping.
Okay.
By Suzanne Collins.
It's about the Reaper, Darrow of Lycos.
No.
Dang it.
I'm surprised that her name doesn't ring bells for you. She wrote The Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's another
Why did you assume that her book didn't ring a bell?
Well, you just didn't act like
I was
you
making,
know who that was.
Well, you said I was making a Red Rising joke because it said the Reaping.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm dumb.
No.
Anyway, this is another book in the Hunger Games world.
Isn't it the prequel?
It is a prequel. Yes. Mm-hmm. So she's written one prequel before.
Oh.
About President Snow.
This one's about
story. This one's about Haymitch.
Yeah, the guy who's in Now You See Me.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name? I love that guy. I think he's cool.
I don't remember either. That's funny. But yes.
Yeah.
I read the one about President Snow. I cannot remember the name. And I didn't love it.
Yeah, I remember you telling me it was mid.
This one I loved.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I really had a good time. It was really emotionally impactful for me. A lot of the critiques that I had about the other Hunger Games prequel, I didn't have with this one.
There was a thing and it's pissing me off, but I got it.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's gonna be fine. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, I think it might have something to do with the fact that I already don't like President Snow, so it was hard for me to connect to his character.
Sure.
And I love Haymitch. So
who doesn't love Haymitch?
Right? Grumpy. We like it. Yeah. Anyways, so it was really interesting to hear his story, and I think we've talked about this before, but reading the Hunger Games book now as an adult, any of the books in those series, just is different now that I know things about the world, and there's more parallels for me to draw upon. And
yeah, reading the Hunger Games as a kid is
silly, goofy fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. As an adult, it's yes, reality.
I'm terrified.
Yeah, exactly. So I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I gave it 4 stars.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good rating.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Hell yeah. I might read it then. I don't know. I just haven't cared about the Hunger Games in so long that it's just
Yeah, I was really worried that I would read them and it would feel juvenile.
Yeah.
And that I would be mad that I went back to the world.
Yeah.
And ruined the nostalgia.
Sure.
I don't feel that way about this one.
Cool.
I think you would enjoy it, actually.
Are you gonna reread the OG series?
I kind of want to now. Yeah.
I've loved the OG
because I haven't since the first time I read it when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
So I might. If you will, I will.
Maybe. We'll see. It'll be in a while.
That's a good point.
Yeah. My first book from April, I just realized there's no
Dusk jacket.
jacket.
Listen, I thrift my books, okay? This is the shape they come in.
Know My Name, Chanel Miller.
There's the spine. You're welcome.
A memoir.
Have you read a memoir before?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Exciting.
So we've talked about this book before because I think in our first ever reading recap, no, it was in our books that describe us.
Yeah.
You talked about this book.
This book is very integral to who I am as a person.
Yeah. To rehash it, Chanel Miller was the woman who was essayed by Brock Turner, the enemy of the world and God. I gave this book 5 stars because I don't like.
Reading a memoir is hard.
It's hard to talk about this book because I didn't enjoy it.
No.
It's a terrible, terrible thing that happened.
Yeah.
A terrible situation. She was treated terribly by everyone except for her immediate family, and then like random people throughout the world who send her like letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard to read. I thought I like knew
the story.
I mean the story, but also just like I just don't think I really understood what it is like to go through to be essayed and then to go through the system. Like it really, I feel like opened up my eyes to why a lot of women don't pursue that. Just don't say anything and keep quiet. Because in my mind, I'm like, obviously, like you should pursue that and like seek justice.
Seek justice, yeah.
Yeah. So like eye-opening in that way and just awful.
Terrible.
But very well written.
Yeah.
And 5 stars. I don't know if I should say like I don't think everyone should read this book.
No, I don't think so either. If this is something that like is close to home for you, I think I've said this before.
Yeah.
I feel like I can read this book and rate it highly because I have never been through anything like that before.
Yeah.
So it's not like
triggering.
Overly triggering
for
me. But I know plenty of people that I would say probably not for you.
I think more men should probably read this book.
I 100% agree. I think the best part about this book is what you said in that I don't know that anyone, unless they go through this, understands what it takes to actually pursue a criminal charge for someone that assaulted you.
Sure. So, I mean, and just like the aftershocks of the assault itself on you physically and mentally.
It actually shows up for you as
like
a person.
ruins your life.
Yeah.
And like obviously like you can heal, but you'll never be the same.
No. And also it's so difficult to heal while working within the justice system that drags the process out forever and ever. Like there's a lot of
and also how interesting it was that like obviously this isn't a memoir by Chanel Miller and Brock Turner. Mm-hmm. So you don't see how it affected him, but seemingly very little affected him materially. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much it. Mm-hmm. No remorse. No, I don't know. Yeah. So 5 stars, I guess.
If you happen to be a man,
it's criminal. Like
this video.
I don't know how you could read this book and be like, this book sucks. Like it's just, it's not that kind of a book where like I didn't write a review for it because I'm like, how do you
review something like that?
Yeah,
that's super fair.
I'm glad I read it though.
Well, that's good. I don't love recommending you books that you don't like. It stresses me out. Okay, book number 2 for me in April was Ruin by Gwynne. The 3rd book in the Faithful and the Fallen series. I loved this one probably more than the second one.
So you gave it 6 stars?
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I read both the 3rd and the 4th.
Yeah.
So flop that. I gave this one 4 stars.
Oh.
Yeah. My brain got real confused there for a second. This one was a little bit slower for me.
Yeah.
Than the other books have been. But
Still a banger.
Stupid good.
Yeah.
It's still real good. I don't know. The way that he can write these characters is incredible to me.
Yeah.
And the journeys that they go through. The ending of this book is bonkers.
Really?
Like I usually can kind of tell where things head. Like it takes a lot for me to feel like I didn't see a plot
surprised.
twist. Yeah. I could never have. Like I was floored.
Is Gwynne your new fantasy goat?
He might
Is
be.
he dethroning? I'm assuming it was Brandon Sanderson.
Yeah,
previously.
he might be. I'm pretty
Interesting.
a really big fan of this series.
Yeah.
I am very, very excited to pick up Shadow of the Gods. Like, I'm very much
Yeah.
looking forward to that. Dragons and Vikings.
Yeah. Sounds like
How do you not enjoy that? I don't know.
It sounds awesome.
Right?
I would much rather be doing that than living now.
Truly. I may
Think
as well
about,
talk about
like-
them both right now.
Yeah, but real quick, think about like how fulfilling it would be to be a
Dragon Rider
Viking.
Viking.
Yeah.
So
Like, sure, your life
fulfilling.
is hard, but like, imagine
having a
killing
dog
an
times
evil
2.
serpent. You know,
Yeah, that's,
I will never be fulfilled as a guy who kills an evil serpent. I feel like
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Unless-
that's super fair.
I can't.
I mean,
Talk about your other book.
oh, the next book I finished.
I might be taking a vacation to El Salvador.
Yeah, you might be hopping on a plane real quick. Never mind. I can't. Never mind. Okay. I'm gonna shut my mouth now. Okay, so then I also finished Wrath,
Uh-huh.
which is the final book in this series. I gave it a 5-star. I
Perfect book.
it ended so well.
Yeah.
It really did. And I feel like the things that I loved about John Gwynne and the way he wrote this series just really held up for me in this book. And the themes really, really carried through of, this aspect of like found family
Mhm.
and like fighting for the people that you love at all costs. And just the strength behind some of these characters to really stand their ground against all odds. And the emotional impact is still there. There's plenty of things that will
Yeah.
rip your heart out in this last one, but also there's so much just like fist pumping the air justice.
Just hype.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Some
ooh,
catharsis
we needed
in there.
that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It just felt like everything a final book in a fantasy series should have been. I really loved it. I'm a really big fan
Nice.
of this series.
I'm-
I would not be surprised if I reread it again in the near future.
Wow.
I really enjoyed it.
That's crazy.
So.
I think that John Gwynne's your new goat, dude.
I really enjoyed it. I
I'm
really
excited
did.
to read it eventually. My mic is like twisting off right now. What's happening?
Is it this one?
And we're back. I was just expressing my jealousy that you've already finished it. I am excited to take that journey also.
I should have, hindsight and things. Just put all 4 of them in a row for you. What I
Yeah,
should have done.
it's okay.
Darn. So sorry about that.
It's fine.
I'm
I don't
excited.
have any long books in between there now. So
What is your next book? What are you reading after The Faithful Executioner?
Black Tongue Thief.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one actually. All right.
Next.
Yes. My second and final book in April is Blood Over Brighthaven by M.L. Wang.
Which we have talked about.
Yeah.
Ad nauseam.
We put a review out last time. I feel okay about it.
Yep.
I gave it 3.5 stars. I think it's not nearly as good as the Sword of Kaigen. I felt that I couldn't connect with the characters in a very meaningful way. I also felt that the themes were not explored as deeply as I wanted them to be. But it's still a well-written book, and I think the plot is
A fun plot.
it's a fun plot. It's a
Yeah.
fun magic system, and there's some good stuff in there. I think I was just kind of expecting Sword of Kaigen level themes and characters, and I just don't feel like I
What
got
you
that.
love. Yeah, that's so fair.
I'm sorry, Blood Over Brighthaven enjoyers.
It's me.
I
I'm a
know
Blood Over
that
Brighthaven
there's
enjoyer.
many of you, and I'm sorry, ML Wang.
It's totally fine.
I love you. Platonically.
Platonically. Shelby, just platonically. Okay. Well, sorry, that's kind of a bummer when we've already talked about it so much.
That's okay.
The last book that I read in the month of April is called The Will to Change by Bell Hooks. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
I rated this book 4 stars.
Mm.
I think this is a book you should read.
The Will to Change. It's about going to therapy.
No. No. It is about. You're gonna be so surprised.
The patriarchy. Was that right?
Yeah, of course.
I know what the patriarchy is, Bridgette.
I know that. The reason I think you should read it is because it's a take on the patriarchy that I haven't heard fleshed out this well before.
Uh-huh.
Because it's a book specifically about how the patriarchy shows up for men.
Didn't we talk about this already?
This book?
Yeah, remember when you're like, oh, it's about the patriarchal or the patriarchy and how it affects men, and then I said I would never be affected by a man. That's gay. And then you went, ha 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 ha, and everyone thought it was really funny and cool that I said that.
That's in the video that hasn't come out yet. Right?
Oh, I was editing that today. It comes out tomorrow. That's why it's in my brain.
I was like,
I apologize. Continue talking about your book that we definitely haven't talked about before.
Anyway, you should read it.
Okay. Word.
Bell Hooks is just like a feminist author.
Yeah.
She's passed away. I don't know how long ago, but she's written lots of books about feminism and patriarchy and what it looks like to show up and support those causes. Yeah. And the reason that this book was really intriguing to me is because I think, basically she says if you want to end patriarchy and be part of the cause of feminism, you can't hate men.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't work to be a man hater and end the patriarchy, because the patriarchy isn't just affecting women.
Right.
And the only way, because of the way the system is structured, the only way to get the equality is to have the people that are privileged work with you to dismantle it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, there isn't another option.
Right.
And anyway, I thought that was super, super interesting. She had lots of points that I just had never thought about or heard before. There were a couple of things in there that I didn't necessarily like or agree with, which is fine. But overall, it was a really good book, nice and short. I did the audio book.
Nice.
So it was good.
I'll check it out. My goal that I just came up with when you were talking is to get enough people to watch these videos that somebody inevitably calls me like a soy boy lefty for being like, I know what the patriarchy is. And then like I want someone to be like, you like call me the F slur or something. You know what I mean? I think that would be pretty awesome.
That would be hilarious. I just tried to start a new TV show today.
Yeah.
And like the opening is this couple in marriage therapy.
Yeah.
And the husband is saying something like, well, everyone in my office says I'm a feminist. They all come to me when they have questions about feminism.
Yeah.
Like, what a solid opening.
In all reality, I probably should read it because I feel like in my heart, like I'm an ally, but I feel like I don't know enough about things. But I don't know if that's necessarily the point.
No, I mostly just think that it's good information.
Yeah.
For anyone.
Like you can be, I don't know. I'm not going to get on the soapbox right now during our book video. But somebody,
it's never been done.
I really just, true. I just really would like a stranger to call me like a soy boy or like I don't know what else, just a lefty.
Yeah.
Woke and gay.
A woke, gay, lefty.
Yeah.
That's the goal. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Woke and gay. We're here for it.
It's such a crazy insult. Okay, you have one more book. No, you don't. Because you did 2 in a row. Oh my God. I should have hit the soapbox. Too late now. Any closing remarks? Anything you want to say to the people?
To the people. I'm going to read more than 4 in the month of May.
I'm going to try. Listen, I've been afflicted.
With?
There's this game called Expedition 33, and it is peak. It is peak. It is peak. It is peak. I'm telling you, you know, when I was a kid, how much I loved Kingdom Hearts 2 and how, like, emotionally impactful the story of Kingdom Hearts 2 is.
I used to watch you play just to listen to the story.
I haven't felt that way about a video game until this game. I literally, it's peak. So not only I did have a long month and it was hard to read, but also I have been afflicted by Expedition 33 and it's taking up a large chunk of my time.
That's super fair.
And I'm not sorry because I am loving it.
I don't have that good of an excuse, unfortunately.
You have kids.
Well, that's
and your
fair.
kitchen got blown up.
That too, and we had 2 birthdays.
Yeah.
This month.
It was busy.
It was busy. And the next book I'm supposed to read, I am reading, Lonesome Dove.
Yeah.
Is big.
Yeah.
So it may end up taking me longer than I anticipate.
That's fair. And you know what? The point of reading is whatever you want the point of reading to be.
Yeah.
So f you. I love you. Please have a good week.
Bye.